Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Today is Tuesday, March, what is it today? 6th, 2025. How is everybody doing this morning? Wow, I can't believe it's already Thursday. It's like already first week of March is almost over. It's crazy. Just crazy. All right, let's see who we've got in here this morning. Richie, good morning. Mitch, good morning. Benjamin, good morning. Corey, good morning. Russell, good morning. Miguel, good morning. Nice to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Sai, good morning to you. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? Let's take a look at the charts really quickly. Oh, so this is quite interesting. So we actually, this is kind of kind of interesting. All right, so let's put some levels up here, and then I'll tell you what I'm kind of looking at. So if we look at the overnight, the high was, let's call it, well, the actual London high was back here. Let's see, it opened right there. So that's the high. And then the low is what we made down here. Now, the interesting thing about it is this little green shaded area right here, that's yesterday's 15-minute opening range, which we marked yesterday. It's kind of funny that we're really stuck right back into that range again. Good morning, Randy. How are you? So I don't know what that means, but just an interesting observation, I guess. So just to recap, what we're looking for is we're looking for a signal setup to go long. This is a long-only setup. But before I say, let me preface, this is not intended to be financial advice, nor is this a trade calling service. This is for educational purposes only. So please, I don't suggest or encourage that you copy me, follow me, or anything like that. It's just a way for you guys to kind of keep up with, how my journey is and what it is that I'm doing on a daily basis. And it's going to expand as we go forward. Right now, I'm just focusing on the opening 5 minutes. Actually, after the 5 minutes, after the first 5-minute candle closes and the new one opens at 9:35. If I get a trade signal to go long, then I take it. I'm looking for a 34-tick target with a 30-tick stop. And as it sits right now, don't know if we're going to have a signal yet. But if you look at it, we're kind of chopping in here. And if we look at the 15-minute, we are basically stuck within the last candle. We couldn't break out of the previous 15. So we'll kind of see what happens. Here, let's kind of mark this. And then we'll go back to our 5. So we're trying to obviously break out of this little area right here. And ultimately, we want to try to break this to the upside. If we break this to the downside, then again, unfortunately, we probably will not get a setup again today. This market has been selling off quite a bit over the last week and a half or so, like we talked about yesterday. Trade Hawk, good morning to you. Let's see. For those of you who are in the Discord, are we getting good audio and video? Just out of curiosity.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay, good. Thanks, Richie. Appreciate it. And for those of you who are not in the Discord yet, I'm still working on finalizing all the final little details on getting that up and running. It is going to be a paid service, just so you guys know, heads up. Yeah, definitely light news day. We had some news earlier this morning at 8:30, which gave us this little thing right here, this little movement to the upside. But that's about it. Other than that, we've got something at 10 o'clock, no big deal. Tomorrow is non-farm payroll, so tomorrow is going to be a fun day. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Oh yeah, back to the Discord. So we're working on getting the final details for that. Hoping to be able to get that out to you guys next week. Let's see, what else? We've got just another minute or so before the market opens. And then after the market opens, about a minute or so into it, I'm going to check my orders, make sure that the trade copier is working. One of the things that kind of point, if you guys can look up at the top left of the screen, this is the actual spread. Up until about maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago, the spread was between 1.5 to 2 points, which is quite a bit, actually. Usually it's like within, a quarter to a half a point, which is a tick or two, but now it's like 4 to 5 ticks. See, right now it's a point, so it's 4 ticks. So just kind of something to keep an eye on. If this goes higher, I actually may not even trade this just because of, since we're looking for such a small target. Well, 5 points is, relatively it's like a scalp. I don't want to lose a point of that in the spread, so just something to keep an eye on. All right, the market is now open, and we are just cruising to the downside immediately. See if that's going to continue. Let's kind of take a look and see what the smaller time frames are doing. Got a nice big, so far it's a 30-point bar to the downside. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Market still is pushing down with really no sign of pulling back and giving us any kind of hope for a trade this morning. If this continues, we are not going to get a setup again yet today. But that's okay. Keeps us out of trouble. Well, it keeps me out of trouble. So we did actually break below the overnight low. Yeah, exactly, Tradeify. Stick with the rules. That's what they're there for, right? Because if you don't stick with the rules, what's the point of having a trade plan or anything like that? You might as well just throw it out the window, right? So discipline is key. Consistency is key. Just being here and showing up every day at the same time, that's the first step. Right, that's the goal, and then you just follow the rules and the rule set, and follow the process, and the results will follow later on over time. This is not designed to make me rich overnight. This is a slow process, but this is just one part of my trading arsenal. I focus that first thing in the morning. This is also kind of was designed to help traders who don't really have a whole lot of time. They have a full-time job or what have you, and they can only spend 10 to 15 minutes a day of trading. So this is a good opportunity for you to get your feet wet if you haven't done this yet, and you're just trying to figure out what this is all about. Let's see, what'd you say, Tradehawk? Yeah, risk. This is a big 4-letter word. Exactly. All right, we've got a minute and just a little over a minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, Joe, another sell-off. By the way, good morning to you. I don't know if I've seen you before to say good morning, but good morning. Nice to see you and welcome. So for the giveaways, couple milestones. One is that we're getting close to 1,100 members or subscribers in the YouTube channel. So when we get to 1,100, we'll do I think we're like 7 or just under 10 subs left. It's all good, Joe. You're still in time. We got 32 seconds. And as of right now, guys, we are not going to get a signal because I am looking for price to close above 340 for me to give me a long signal trade, and it just does not look like it's going to happen. So yeah, back to the giveaway really quickly while we're waiting, and this is probably not going to set up for us unless this thing decides to jump 60 points in the next 5 seconds, which it doesn't look like it. So the bar just closed and the new bar opened. We do not have a trade signal for this morning, but just to continue on what I was talking about with the giveaways. So once we get to 1,100 subscribers, we will have a giveaway, and also when we reach 50 people in the stream, we will have another giveaway as well. So just kind of, and the first thing we're going to give away is we'll give away a trade copier. And that's the ETP trade copier that I use. One of them, I actually use 2 separate ones, and I'll dive into that as time goes on as to how I use them and why. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably start covering that once we get the Discord up and running officially for everybody, and we're continuing to stream after this morning breakout in the Discord. Then I'll cover all that stuff there. So, okay, guys, we did not get a setup today, but we did show up and we tried to, do what we needed to do. The market just didn't want to give us what we were looking for, but that's okay. We're not going to force anything. So thank you very much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. I know you guys always have things to do in the morning, and I appreciate you spending that little bit of time with me. It's very, very much appreciated. And with that, we will see everybody back here again tomorrow, and we'll see everybody else in the Discord. Have a great day, and see you tomorrow.